Hello and welcome. Today I'll be reviewing The World of Henry Orient from 1964. It's directed by George Roy Hill. Now the premise is, two happy-go-lucky schoolgirls get up to fun and mischief in the city, right? But they can't seem to avoid bumping in to Mr. Henry Orient, played by Peter Sellers. What ensues is a schoolgirl crush on him that drives him mad to no end, right? He starts to think, what are these girls? Who are they? What do they want? And it becomes like not a cat and mouse, but a more, a girl's take on an innocent schoolgirl crush that they can think of deviate a plot and run with it, and it's really fun. It's really funny. One particular scene I really like is they're in a theatre. Peter Sellers is on the piano, right? And he's performing, and he spots the girls after after bumping into them a few times prior, and he sees them, and you can just see the distress and the agony in his eyes, and he performed his role really well. And as for the two leads, they were really young actresses at the time as well, and they bounce off each other. Their friendship is really contagious, and it carries the film. Like, without them and their spirit and their energy, it wouldn't have been as much fun as it was. They create elaborate little pranks in the street, and it gathers attention from the public, and they get them all involved, and they just have a real laugh with it. It's a real whimsical kind of film, right? It's innocent as well. Yeah, it's light-hearted. It's an easy ride, easy watch. It's a comedy. It does something that many films fail to do as well, right? And that's take away the male gaze and the ignorance of a male, speaking on how women, and especially young girls, would sort of go about and interact privately and with each other. Peter Sellers' character, he's very funny. He makes the film work too. He adds his own famed spice to a film. He's constantly overwhelmed and stressed, and it makes the film even more funny to watch, right? The soundtrack is fun. The soundtrack is actually really important in this film. It's actually I can't stress it enough, it's like a real character. Yeah, all the actors and everything that goes on, the plot, it looks like everyone's having a real fun time. Angela Lansbury is in there as well, and anything with Angela Lansbury is brilliant, right? And she's not her usual charming, lovable self. She sort of, switches it up a little bit, and man, anything with her, I'm riding with. Finally, one criticism would be the shift changes towards the end. It really takes away that magical, mischievous side to it, and not to heavily criticize it, but it becomes more of a warming sort of natural conclusion to the film, which I liked as well. I admired. So overall, it's really fun. I think you should check it out. Nice, rich, innocent story. There we go. Thank you.